been so exciting, so much fun, you know, going out there every day and watching our coaches coach and our players practice, and the tempo's gotten better every day, you know, and of course we've had some bad situations that we came back and corrected, but it's been a lot of fun, and of course everybody asks me, what are you going to do, how are you going to do? You don't know until you get there. I've been going out on the field for a long time, but I've never had that sole responsibility. You've got to make a call, so that's going to be a lot of fun. But I got very good coaches around me that'll help with that decision. So I'm looking forward to it. You know, you always wonder, have I turned over every stone? You know, and so that's nothing new actually, but it's a little larger scale now, of course. But you have to do, you know, as Tandy Rice told me, delegate, delegate, delegate. Can't do it all, and that's about some of the best advice I've gotten since I stepped in this seat. I try to stay calm, because I get pretty emotional, you know, before a game, of course, being a position coach. Having coached the offensive line, you know, there's a fine line. You got to get jacked up, but you also have to think. And that's what I tried to explain to offensive linemen for all these years. It is a game of emotion, but a guy moves 6 inches, it changes what they do. And so it has to be a controlled emotion, and that's where I got to be. Got to be a lot calmer. I'm not nervous. I mean, what the heck? I've been doing this a long time. We're going to go out and get after it, have some fun, and, you know, try our darndest to win the game. Last year we had some unusual things happen before the season started, and I'm not sure, you know, as a player you prepare for your role. And I think going in, maybe some of them thought their role wouldn't be too much. I mean, it's just me thinking. But now they know what we're depending on. We'd like to throw the football, and they've done a tremendous job. For example, out of 200-something snaps the other day, the ball was on the ground 5 times. That's a drop pass, bad throw, overthrow, fumbled ball. So that was encouraging. That's the first time I believe that's happened since we've been here. And one-on-one passes, this is everything. Now some of it might be just warming up. They didn't know it, but we took account of all the passes caught, balls caught, and it was pretty neat. The way I look at it, we want to try to win every game. You can't win them all unless you win the first one. And you know, we're going to go out there hopefully prepared to play as best we can play, and we'll let that sort itself out. But you know, I want to win at everything. Whether I pitch horseshoes with you or shoot marbles, I want to beat you, and that's just my nature. And that's kind of the way I feel about it.
You recently joined the Twitter world. Do you have any good stories you can share from that experience? You liking it? How's that going?
I tell you the truth, I don't know much about it. I just kind of, you have to thank Michael Hazel and who else around here for that. I have, you know, one thing they haven't done is showed me how to do it on the phone. So I don't get to a computer. They forgot about that. I'm not a computer man. I like to get in the office and meet with and watch tape and all that stuff. So that's the one thing they didn't think about. So it's hard for me to get there. But when I do, I kind of like pecking on it. It's fun. So I had to look up what the word tweet or Twitter or whatever meant. You know. So that was. I've had a few players we've called over the years. We named Chirp, and Tweet, and all that for a reason. So. Maybe we started that. I don't know. I got a coach down in South Carolina right now. We call him Chirp because he tweeted all the time. He's chirping about something. Play for it. Could be. You know, I like to interact with them. And, they know I mean business, but you don't have to be like that all the time, I don't think. And Coach Johnson wasn't. They were very relaxed around him. And yet they, you know, when his eyebrow raised, they knew exactly what that meant. And you know, I want them to feel like they can come to us, any of us, me, any of the coaches, and they know that. The resources that you draw from, we don't have a great deal of numbers here. A lot of schools get a lot of non-scholarship players who turn down opportunities to go to smaller schools, to go play in the SEC. You know, we don't have that luxury here because of the expense, but we do get a few, and those we do are we appreciate so much. We've awarded several scholarships over the years and hope to do more. I don't have any problem playing any of them if their maturity level, if they can handle it. And what do you mean by that is, you know, physically, is their body prepared to take it? Mentally, can their mind handle playing in a new system that quickly in front of as high as 100,000 people? It's a little bit different when you do your work in front of a crowd cheering or booing you. So it's a little bit harder on some people.